Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is day 8 of Novella November. So let's go. Hi, Agatha. Hello, everybody. We are getting very close to 10,000. I made the counting. I just need 1146 words more. So that's what I'm going to aim for today. Unfortunately, I haven't written anything today, so I am still at where I finished yesterday, 30,304. Alright, let me just quickly remind you the riddle, and then we'll get to work. And the riddle is: the only uncut plane hijacker demanded several parachutes. Why several? Actually, before that, let me just quickly adjust the window so that it's not obstructed by our riddle. And just before, let me simply write some clues on the chat, because some stuff you have already discovered. So tips for the riddle. It was because of trust issues and the life of someone on board might have been taken into consideration. Okay, now let's get to work. Okay, we're at chapter 7. You have been doing amazing so far. We believe in you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. 5 hours. Sorry for the spoilers. Fortunately, I already have the sketch of the cover, so I guess it won't be long until the full cover. So Arvin has discovered that his room has a microphone that has been sending stuff to Dr. Horror, and that's the context we are working with today. He needed to tell the rest. They needed to know about this and adjust. Okay. He removed a sheet of paper from his notebook. Okay. This we'll leave for later. What I want to write here is Dawn wanting to talk to Giselle about a discovery of hers. Okay. Dawn was on her in her chair and was thinking. Blah. And blah. Couldn't stop thinking about the previous day. Okay, now that we have that established, I should write about this in my calendar. Because I made a calendar for this novel just to keep in mind the order of events and all the dates. So this conversation would be taking place on July 29th. I already have an event called the Radio Silence. The books incident. Sounds good. The box incident. Finally had some time to relax today. Oh, that's great to know. After a day of work should come a day of relax. How was your day? Fairly nice. Turns out we have interesting stuff going on the conversation lectures. I'll be doing a presentation on tolerance, and I thought, maybe I will talk about DEI because that's a hot topic that I have some sense to drop in. Yeah, we need to distinguish good DEI and harmful DEI, especially recently with some stuff, some samurai game going on. About the previous day. I almost wrote he. How come there could be a mole in the class? How come is a typo? How come is a typo? Let me spell check that. Really? How come is two words? Let me check. How come or how come? How come is two words, not one. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, accept. And what's more, no one really knew who the mole was. There was even a possibility that there was no mole at all, but everybody felt distrust. Mm, uh, our professor assumed we all had classes with him already, so he jumped straight to the lesson. Our did something interesting. Basically, we missed an entire month of class because we had apprenticeships. And therefore, we basically have to we basically have just a third of the time the program predicts we should have. So we have to find partners to speak English with and note our conversation in a little journal. Basically, what we were talking about and what tips we gave each other. So, yeah, that's funny. But from positive news, he turned out to be a fan of Kucas Bronxu. If you don't know what Kucas Bronxu is, put that into YouTube. I have never met him before. Wait, I will put that in the chat. Search Kuce z Bronxu and feast your eyes. If you don't know Polish, all the better. Just in case somebody joins us. They will see this and think, what are they doing in that country? There was even a possibility that there was no mole at all, but everybody fell in. You are joking, there is no way. Never could have assumed that in my wildest dreams. I thought that too, but he directly quoted the characters. But everybody felt this trust. Everybody could have suspected everybody, even if it ended on okay, let's not write that. Oh my god, now I wish I have been there. Yeah, that was surreal. Everybody suspected everybody. So what if they suspected her? She was innocent. You know what? I now do know who the mole is. I now do know. She was innocent. But how could she prove that? On Don's in Don's drawer there was a sheet of paper, a list of combinations of numbers. One of them opened a secret passage that she saw Dr. Horror disappear in. Okay, accept. She just didn't know which one. And she was trying to crack it down to no success. That's when Dawn had an idea. She should show the paper with the codes to I have to stand. She should show the paper with the codes to somebody. That way she could show she still worked for them. But then it hit her. What if she accidentally this one, please. What if she accidentally showed it to the mall? For now, that has been the their greatest advantage. She couldn't just give it away like that. From her a knock on Dawn's door saved her from losing herself in her dilemma. 503. We have written 200. Almost. Coming. Now we have written 200. Let's do it like that. I don't know. On the other side there stood Giselle. Let me quickly come back to chapter 1 because I want to check something. Othello. Don. Okay, so it was Don who had curls. And Giselle. I can't find her. Oh no. Red hair, that's all. Wait a minute. I need to check something real quick. Where was that? It was somewhere on the backup disk. Here. No, in miscellaneous. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I know now that I made a mistake in my order. But it should be fixable. Okay. Good to know. If it turns out it isn't, I'll just rewrite that one word. Oh well. When you stop writing for 2 years, you're bound to forget some details. Oh well. Her pose and expression told Dawn she was distressed about something. Corey. Are you alright? Asked asked Don. We started. You remember how you visited me for comfort at the start of the month? Asked Giselle. I guess I guess at the I guess it's poetic how I come to you near its end. It's okay. Sit on my bed. Giselle was walked slowly, almost as if she was dragging hold up. I think it's called a ball, but you can never be too sure. It will be near the end. Oh. Kula. No. No, there is not that Kula that I wanted to see. Let me Kula u nogi po angielsku. Ball and chain. Okay. Heavy balls and chains. She fell to the bed face first and screamed into the duvet. What's the matter, Cory? I simply hate the atmosphere that we fell into, honey. Said Giselle. Everybody is so gloomy and there's no more what did I want to write about in this sentence? I should likely go to sleep early tonight. I should likely go to sleep early tonight, especially considering how I just fell into an hour long snooze when I came home. Up. That will be really near the end. Kindness. Yes. That was what I was looking for. Kindness. Oh well. And everything because of this small rumor asks Don. I really think horror did that to crush our team spirit, said Giselle, and I think he's winning, and I think he did it. Don lied down next to I will, because I do not know if I want to reveal it just now. Oof, I felt that this week made me exhausted. Probably it's because it's our first full week back. Ah, yeah. That might be that too. Yeah, because it's my second week of lectures, but the first week was short because there was the All Saints Day and Halloween. That would make sense. Going back to regular getting up in the morning after such a long break. You know what? Screw it. Usually it was Giselle who did that to calm Dawn down, but this up and not calm but cheer. That will be better. But this time the roles had to reverse. But this time the roles had to reverse. It will all fix itself, honey. Sweetheart. Yeah. Said Dawn. But she didn't really know whether or not she believed it herself, but she knew she would if Giselle believed too. Yeah, let's put it like that. Giselle was breathing loudly. She wanted to take Don's embrace easier, but she couldn't. She had to do something else. There is something I need to tell you, said Giselle. Will you marry me? No, I'm just trolling you. Don's thoughts came back to the list of codes. Resync, please. Resync, please. Oh no, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to resync, that's bad. Please resync. Okay, I'll deal with that later. I was about to say that it escalated quickly. No, no. Let them be roommates for just a few chapters more. She had in her desk. But it was a good one on me, wasn't it? The quicker she got to them, the better. There's some I need to tell you about something too. Said Don. Okay, you go first, said Giselle. So you see ellipsis, said Don, while getting off the bed. She didn't finish because she heard a knock on her door. 785. So we have almost 400. 20 more. Coming. said said Don, and blah opened the blah went to the door. Just as Don pushed the door doorknob. Well, is that one word? It is. Arvin stormed inside. He was shaking and was visibly nervous about something. He glanced around the room and saw Giselle already blah. He nodded his head instead of greeting them. Oi, accept. What's the matter, Arvin? Don asked. Yeah. Instead of hearing the answer, instead of saying the answer, Arvin put a oi 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 oi. A finger against his lips. With shaking hands, he took out a piece of paper from his pocket and showed it to the girls. And what is on the paper we already know. Okay. Now they all no italics, please. Now they all felt the same. Same kind of terror. That's how Dr. Horror knew so much about that had to be about their personal stories, but how could it be true? Arvin was walking around the around the room and with his ear to the wall. He was knocking on it with his fingers. He seemed to be looking for something. And to the horror of the girls, he found it. A fragment of the wall was making a strange sound. It was empty and felt like it didn't belong to this wall. Arvin showed a strange Arvin showed a what does swift mean, just to be sure? Let me see. Swift. Not that swift. Meaning with great speed. Okay. A swift gesture. As if he played rock, paper, scissors. Are there hyphens? Are there hyphens? Rock, paper, scissors. No hyphens. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. With an imaginary opponent. Dawn understood and gave him her scissors. Arvin cut a fragment of the wallpaper. Behind the wallpaper there was there were the same items as in his room. Cardboard, circle, and a microphone. The fears of the group proved true. They were eavesdropped on. Accept. Okay. 31011. Nice. Nice. So 300 more. I think I will write it today. Maybe not all on the stream, because I don't know how much time I have until I will need a writing break, because I discovered that I write the best with the most energy if I have a little rhythm to my writing. An hour of writing, then half an hour to an hour of break. Again, an hour of writing and again a break. I guess that is acceptable in professional environment. You know all the stories about how writers organize their time, that I am going to write from 1 to 5 and nobody disturb me. I think an hour of work, an hour of break is a great rhythm for a professional environment. So I am very happy about that. Agata just wrote a question mark. We're being... oh, thank you. Thank you, I didn't catch that. Can happen. Good thing that wasn't a writing exam. That would give me a cardinal error, I think. Let me just drink real quick. I'm back. Today I have water. Nice. My previous message didn't show up. It happens too, you know? It happens. It does happen. It sometimes happened to me when I try to info dump on other streamers' chat. No, that reminded me of one fun fact. I couldn't really... YouTube didn't really let me send. So in Thailand they have this ritual of oh, you know, it's drought and there is no rain for a lot of days. So what you do, you sacrifice a cat. Now, don't misunderstand this, because we can hear sacrifice and think, oh no, poor kitty, they are going to kill him. No, it's more of waterboarding in this case, which we can debate which is crueler, that's for sure, but recently they decided that, okay, we're doing this ritual, but we do not want animal abuse. We don't want to do animal abuse. So instead of a real cat, they used a Doraemon plushie. They waterboarded a Doraemon plushie. And the rain was so big. Like, it rained for weeks, and the downpour put the country back to 3G era. So yeah, sometimes if it seems that some ritual doesn't really work with modern sensitivities, maybe it will work. Maybe you just need to tweak it a bit. Substitute a real cat for a plushie cat. The results might be the same. Or even better. Okay. Oh, and let me just remind you of the riddle before I go back to work. Remember, we have discovered that he asked for several parachutes because of trust issues. and that the life of someone aboard was also taken into consideration. Yeah. Now let's see. Is it all that you need, or do you need to, or maybe they pissed off the gods? Flood isn't that great either. But at least no cat was harmed. um, uh, hmm. To get myself to 10,000, I just need to get the counter to 304. That isn't much. 292 words, and I'm done for today. No, that will bring me to 1,000. That will bring me to 1,000. I'll need a bit more, or do I? Or do I not? I'll do the math later. The girls fell silent, both because of emotions and necessity. Oi, accept. Good. Especially Dawn was frightened. She almost revealed the list, not only to her girlfriend, but also to their enemy, all because of a little trick. Arvin gestured to let them know. Was it his life he was worried about? Yes. The hijacker was worried about his life. That is true. Arvin gestured to let... he was really worried about his life. That might have been the main part of his reasoning. Arvin gestured to let them know he was going to let Hunter know. And left the room. I butchered this sentence completely. Arvin gestured to tell the girls. Okay. So was he just worried about faulty parachute? Bingo! He was worried about a faulty parachute, and he asked for several to make the police think he'll jump with hostages, because that way they will never give him faulty parachutes. So that's a new riddle solved. now it's time to start solving it. Now that I think about it, it's 8, and I am really close to writing a really big line, like a wham line. So maybe we'll just finish this section and call it a day, because I do not want to reveal something about the story on the stream. There was a complete silence. Neither blah. Both Don and Giselle lost the will to tell each other anything, no matter how crucial it might have been. Oi, accept, thank you. 31088. Yay, going 2 for 2 on solving these riddles. Let's see how you do tomorrow. Because of course I have all the riddles saved in OBS, but I always exchanged the solved riddles. Hahaha. So let's see how you do tomorrow. No matter how crucial it might have been, I think that... Should we end on that? Arvin really let them miss the bullet. No. Avoid a bullet. With his discovery. Yes. Let's finish on that. Let's just see if I can resync the... Yeah, it's synced. Okay. So, where have I finished for now? Where have I finished yesterday? 30,304. Hold on a second. The next day, no. Every words you blah. All the words you could hear between the students were friendly greetings. Exchanged. Yay, now I only have to write 190 today. I will, of course, try to pass the 10,000, and I will let you know, as always, in the community card. But for now, I think I want to take a little break. As I told you, writing rhythm. So, for now, thank you all for coming today. Next time, we'll write about the day after Arvin's tragic discovery, and we'll see where we'll get. But for and of course, I have a new haiku short for you all to listen to. I was supposed to review Detective Forst today, wasn't I? Okay, let's skip it for tomorrow then. Yeah, I will also find some new riddles to replace the hijacker one. Okay, so thank you all for coming today. For now, Ashley out.